apparently, y'all.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah.
It just says.
This is chaotic.
You're
Hello.
live now.
Thanks, Jez.
Can't do this
Thanks for the
professionally.
countdown.
It's all right.
We're here.
We are, so we are. Perfect.
Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, like I am not a heavy TikToker, but I do my biggest TikTok, right? So I've got like less than 100 followers because I just do it when I'm stressed and want to procrastinate, right? And Laura will know which video I'm talking about. One that showed my insanity, and that's my most like.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Luna?
I mean, she's not wrong.
It's true enough. So yes, hello. We're here. I think someone else may be joining us very soon. We are unsure. But this is a little TikTok panel that we've got going to talk about what we do pwn related, what kind of pony content we do, the furry community. It's why we brought the lovely Rascal along for the fur community. We can talk about lovely things. And Bex has also just thrown in a 2 cents and put a TikTok in, so that's
you
great.
wanted me to help moderate the questions?
Yes, absolutely.
Don't freeze you up.
We will be taking questions. So hit us up with some of your questions, y'all. Feel free to check out our Tock apps as well.
Our lovely Jez, please can you open up the questions?
That would be swell, sir.
Also, I don't usually look like this. If you weren't in mine and Laura's panel,
I think it's beautiful.
I decided to go for a 90s look quickly. My
Fair
hair
enough.
is pink.
It's slightly on topic, but I did share your TikTok to our Instagram.
You did actually. You did. I saw it. It's on the gram. It's on the gram.
So if you have a
we all know now, there are no secrets anymore, guys.
No,
none at all. Love this.
I should probably moderate some questions if we're getting questions instead of trying to find things to ask. But yes, we're going to a little bit crazy over here. It's quite fun. So why did you two start TikTok?
Do you want to go first?
So I had a bunch of friends who started TikTok like back when it had just changed over from Musical.ly. And they were like, oh, TikTok is so much fun, and we would be at events and they would be making TikToks, and I was like, I'm not sure. I mean, I've heard that TikTok is kind of just full of kids, and I'm not really sure if it's my vibe. And then I was like, I'm just going to sign up for an account just to watch these like Vine style joke videos. I'm not going to post any content. I'm just here to watch stuff.
It's how it all starts.
And then and then I was like, oh, I probably should post something and try it out. And now I'm hooked. So
it's very easily done. It's very easily done. I feel that was pretty much the same with me, but like, when I started, it was basically just a cosplay account because like I don't only just do my impressions on TikTok. That's like a predominant thing that I do because it's something I love to do, and I love answering people's questions about things like that. But yeah, when I first started, it was a cosplay account, and looking back at all of my old videos, I deleted the majority of them in shame recently because I was like, they are horrendous.
You're adorable.
It was just like they were all in like ×3 speed. They were just really bad. And I was like, look, I don't think so. I think I kept my Fluttershy cosplay because I was actually really proud of that and I look really cool. But yeah, when I started doing my cosplays, I started doing Pinky cosplays, and then the voice just came out of me. It just emerged, and then things just spiraled out of control. And now I do pony voice impression things. People seem to enjoy it. My voice hurts from doing Dash's voice so much.
Yeah, you still post cosplay stuff though, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I really do. I love it.
I used to duet you as like Rainbow Dash. Like that's my.
I've said this for ages.
I swear, I've got more likes on my comments on your videos in my head.
You have as well. RIP your notifications kind of deal.
Right.
Honestly.
Very much that.
Yeah. Have we got any questions?
Yes, we have got a question.
Oh, lovely.
How do you keep your videos within 1 minute?
Oh boy. Oh, quickly.
Oh my God. So for me, my saving grace is the voiceover feature,
Yes.
right? So I film still videos and then I record the voiceover separately, because then I can just do as many takes as I like of the voiceover and you can record it in separate sections.
Yeah.
Whereas if I was trying to do them both at once, it's a lot harder to retake all of that from the start.
Yeah.
So voiceover feature saved my life.
It is good. It is very good. For me, like I don't know. I think I've just gotten used to it now, like being a minute. So I sort of know, you know, like, because even though I just do like these impression stuff, I have them more like in like a sketch form, you know, like I've got like just sketches in my mind. I don't even need to write it down or anything. They just come to mind, like when I have a question for people to answer, like in pony form. Oh, hi!
Hello.
We've got a lovely friend with us.
We made it. There we go.
But yeah, with the sketch side of things, like I don't really need to even like think about it. They just come to mind, and like keeping them within the minute time frame is really it takes practice for sure. But like you say, like Raskell says, like the voiceover is peak content, you know, because you can do as many takes as you want. I just usually do a lot of takes, get rid of the footage that I don't like, and then I like edit it so it's smaller. But yeah, you do just get used to it being a minute. It was difficult at first, I think, but then you sort of learn how to compile your topic.
You train yourself to talk very fast.
Push it in. Yes. So this is our lovely friend. This is the Unicorn Toy Box, who's also on TikTok. Yes. We're just talking all things clock. Have we got any more questions as of yet? Oh, use voiceover to make sounds. Write that down.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it made it so much easier. But
oh, absolutely. Yes. I'm finding it difficult at the moment, though, to do, even though I'm taking my break. It's just doing all of my captions, and I'm like, right. I'm trying not to do voiceovers simply for the fact that I just will completely forget to do captions. I'm like, it stresses me out. I want everyone to be able to access my videos. Please and thanks.
Hydration, important.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree.
I like the new feature that's like come out like on some videos where it's got automatic captions.
Oh yes, I know.
It's quite funny what is sometimes automatic captions as. I'm like, but
like I really didn't say that, especially in my videos when I'm like trying to do some like really stupid voice. I'm like, I don't think it recognizes Dash as a voice, so just comes up with like the weirdest things. But oh, how do you guys deal with burnout from making videos every day? Well, I'm taking a break currently, so that's how I'm dealing with it. What about you, my lovely?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm actually on the cusp of burnout right now because I've been trying to be consistent, trying to think of new things to unbox, things to show off, because I just got access to 3-minute long videos now. And
oh yes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to do like My Little Pony conspiracy theories now. So I'm trying to expand from the merchandise part to actual like more broad My Little Pony content.
Because you do feel like, I don't know about the rest of you, but like you sort of get known for one thing and then you feel like you can't do something else, you know? Like when I have the audacity to actually do a cosplay, people are like, are you going to go back to doing your voices or what? And I'm like, listen, it's one day. Let me have this one day as Applejack and then I'll be back on it. Come on now.
No, it's when you're Huey. That's my favourite.
Don't bring jokes into this. This is not joke day.
I've been having that recently because I went a bit mad for May the 4th for Star Wars Day. And then it's like, this isn't my usual content. Oops.
No. I'm like, oh, these are different hashtags. I don't understand. Where is the impressionist hashtag in this video? I don't understand. No. But that's good. Like broadening horizons is always a good idea for sure.
Yeah.
I really like you have the figures that I can't afford to own. And I can like just see them gloriously through you, Unicorn Toy Box.
I'm glad you're not the only one who's living vicariously.
Like, I've pre-ordered Luna, and I did that whilst like going, can I really afford this? And then I was like, but I like, oh gosh, they're just gorgeous figures. So whenever I see one of my videos, I'm like, oh, this is beautiful.
Very jealous. You've been asked what kind of conspiracy theories would you want to be posting in your 3-minute videos?
Well, my first one, I'm already halfway through editing. We already know like Scootaloo can't fly, but it's more like how she cannot fly and who's actually blamed for it.
Exciting. I am excited to see. I love videos like that.
I really love the 3-minute long feature when it's used like for stuff like that. 'Cause I'm like, a lot of like when it's got part 2s and part 3s, it just makes me turn over.
I don't like being that guy. I'm like, I don't believe in part 2s. Shall compile it into one, please?
I try to do the same thing because I hate when people be like for part 2, and like, people are gonna want the full story.
Yeah.
And like with the 1 minute long thing, some I feel like some people just don't know how to like get the best parts of the story or get
no. And I'm the worst for that because I just talk and talk and talk. Yeah. And you know this.
you do get better at like compiling your story down to the main beats of it over time, but like it is something that genuinely takes practice. I feel like it's the same like when you're writing, you can just write forever, but you know, you have to actually cut it down and realize what is the important bit you're trying to get across.
What happened to the original plot of the movie?
The story.
Exactly.
It's just me just spiraling on with absolutely everything. Like me and Bex do this all the time, just talk about completely different subjects.
Like,
and then we get sidetracked.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Like,
hello from Michigan. Hi.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that is like a thing that everyone here experiences, but I feel like I talk in like TikTok quotes and like quotes from sounds like 90% of my life.
Yes, the majority of the time. That or Vines.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, Bex did walking around Manchester with you. I can't say the sound right now on this lovely family friendly stream.
But yeah, I just kept singing it, and I was like quiet shop, and I just like humming along, and I'm like,
and you think I'm the embarrassing one? The nerve, honestly.
Jess has asked Unicorn Toy Box, I just watched your Pinkie Pie Through the Generations video. Why did you miss out Pinkie Pie G 3.5?
Jez is a proper Gen 3.3 0.5 stand. 3.3. There's a lot of gens, but he's a proper 0.5 stand, so humor him.
I'll be honest, I just didn't have the actual toy because I find like those are so hard to come across, like 0.5. And because I was going over the different themes, like how Generation 1, 3, then 4, because 3 and 3.5, she didn't really change that much. It was just the toy that changed.
There's a big difference between 1 and 2. So yeah, pretty cool. Yes. There are some toys that you don't have. How rude.
Exactly.
Get out. We don't talk about Gen 3.3.
We do, because Jez has the ability to cut us off. So you remember the last time I did a panel on a Dish G 3.5 and Jez just like shoved the Steve face over the top?
Yes, it was great. Remember Gen 3.1415? Yes, I do. I remember it well. But we don't talk about that.
I don't
we talk about that. Not here. Not here. Not now. The pie gen. Perfect.
This is just
perfect.
As I described, it's just chaos again, isn't it?
It's great.
When we're involved, it's just chaos.
Oh, it always is. I'm going to put a lovely link to your clock app Unicorn Toy Box.
Thank you.
Just so everybody can have a gander at your stuff, because it's absolutely fantastic.
It's honestly, like when I see your background, it's so weird because it's like I feel like I've been in that room so much in your video.
Yeah, I know, right?
Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I know where I am now. I know what's on that wall.
I know where we are.
When I sometimes like actually use my webcam, the one I'm using now, like if I go on like sites like Omegle, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
People think I'm in a store. They think I'm like in a GameStop or something.
Like, where are you?
Amazing.
That is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It feels comforting. I'm like, that's nice.
I
We
just,
all
I just
know
have
this
a
room.
wall. It's not very exciting.
I've covered up my room.
Beautiful. You've covered the mess. You've covered the tracks. Very smart. Very smart. I just have pwn art in the background plus some pokey friends because they're very nice. They're very good to me.
Showing off your new Build-A-Bear.
Yes, I'm proud of him. I'm very proud of him. He's got berries.
Aww.
He's ready.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's battle ready. It's me.
Why does he look like he's just trying to bulk up? Like, I have no muscles, so I'll put berries.
Dragonite used bulk up. Perfect.
What a boy.
Oh yes, the best of ones. Absolutely. Oh lordy.
I can see people are typing in these stage
Ooh,
questions,
exciting.
but I am definitely the odd one out here because my following, I will tell you how popular I am. I'm at 99 followers.
Bex, you're definitely not the odd one out here. Don't
Oh
worry
no.
about it.
It's a suit for me. It's a suit for me. I love it. Yeah. Rascal, at the moment, you're doing a lot of like Q&A stuff, aren't you? Like the majority of your videos at the moment, it's very informative, you know, like about the furry community.
The thing is,
questions, things. It's lovely.
I was one of the first furries on the app to kind of unlock the Q&A feature.
Yes.
Not just for the amount of followers, but because I think it launched in the UK first rather than the States. So people just flooded it because I was one of the first people to have those Q&A questions. So I had like 167. I'm like,
like I now have a
oh my god.
Yeah, so I've been trying to like answer like at least one a day, but it's so much. It's so much.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like we should all just collectively have a hiatus.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, after this, we're done. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, I bet I only do mine when I'm really stressed and I need to procrastinate something. So now that my master's essay is in, I'm like, oh, I should really do some TikToks. And I'm like,
should I though? Should you? Should you? I mean, considering mine, literally, mine and Rascal's just, yeah, we'll download it, see what all the hype's about, look at some videos, and now look at us.
Oh, here.
I think what we need to do now is to all give Laura a round of applause for getting 150k recently.
Oh!
During a break.
Oh, hello. We have a big boy question, I think.
Oh, a big boy.
It's a bit of a speculative question. But do you guys think that once Gen 5 releases, TikTok will be the most popular platform for MLP content? I've noticed a lot of love for Amazon's Invincible with tons of skits, sounds, and memes, and I'm wondering if the G5 movie releasing will have a similar impact on TikTok. I've also noticed that the TikTok audience is a much younger demographic, so Gen 5 might be their first impression on MLP and the Brony fandom. That is very interesting. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I was very surprised, like when I started doing more pony content, I'm like, I'm just gonna get bullied here. I'ma literally get bullied. And then people are like, whoa, that's really cool. Like we're the same age and we like the same stuff. And like, there's a lot of relatable people on there, you know? And like, I'm sure with Unicorn Toy Books as well, like collectors and things like that, you know? And then for fellow furries as well, for Rascal's channel. But yeah, I'd say for sure, because, you know, it's like having new princesses and things like that, you know, like we all were brought up with different princesses, I'm sure, you know, we have favorites. And it's going to be the same with like ponies, you know, this generation will know Izzy as a pony as opposed to maybe Pinky or Twilight, you know. So yeah, I'd say definitely. And plus, because TikTok has got a really like young audience as well. Like I've got a lot of followers who are very, very, very young, which frightens me somewhat.
It does scare me as well, like how many young kids are on.
I know.
Yes.
I'm like, go to bed, do your homework, go to sleep. But yeah, I'd definitely say so. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like there might be a bit of a hype going on. But even so, not even with younger generation, I'd say maybe even our own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
I do want to kind of actually roll off of what you said. There is a young audience here on TikTok, and I'm not quite sure the age like between y'all, but I came from a time when My Little Pony was popular on Google Plus, and so I moved from that, Facebook. I wasn't really quite a Reddit or whatever that other site was, 4chan or something, but it definitely does take place within like stages, and like with TikTok being as big as it is right now, then yes, like especially
I feel like
with furries too.
With Gen 4, I think it was mainly like Tumblr was a massive part of Gen 4, I think. It's like Tumblr was difficult at times, like for a lot of people, I'm sure. Like during Gen 4, it was a lot.
Pepperoni Tumblr.
Pepperoni Tumblr was a lot. So yeah,
I wasn't cool enough for Tumblr.
I've never used Tumblr either.
Oh boy,
you guys are lucky.
It's a generation. It's a generation.
It's still a lot. Yeah, it's a generation. Listen,
show my age now.
Oh,
yeah, I think I would agree with everyone else. I think the thing is that TikTok has a huge amount of user base on it, especially a user base who it tends to be the weirder people, and I mean that in the most loving way by being a very weird
we
person.
are a niche. It's called a niche.
A niche, yeah.
Michelle, look at my head and my 90s.
Yeah, but I don't mean that in like an offensive term. I mean that in like absolutely you're the kind of people I want to hang out with.
Absolutely.
I don't feel the same way.
I don't know.
I love you all.
I love you too.
Who are you? I don't know. I've never met you in my life.
Yeah, but
new friend who does.
Like, yeah, TikTok is just like the hub for so many communities right now, and especially like weirder communities, or just like fandoms and fan spaces that like there's just so many users on the app that you can kind of find a home anywhere or in multiple places. So I feel like so many people have TikTok as their first ever social media, which petrifies me and makes me feel old. But like
I was a Facebook girl myself.
Oh, I mean, same. I mean, I had a Facebook when I was 13, and you know, I mean, that still scares me because Facebook is terrible, but like for many people, TikTok is their Facebook now, you know what I mean? So yeah, I absolutely think that we're going to have like a resurgence, as we do with every gen of My Little Pony. And just by virtue of how many people are on TikTok, you're going to find a large community base.
Yeah, I agree. There's just a lot going on there, like you say. You know, there's stuff for everyone. You know, like I've got friends who are in like sort of like Greek gods sort of community, and like there's a cosplay community. There's things attaching onto different communities. You know, you've got the MLP cosplay, MLP collections, MLP impressions, apparently. But yeah, it's just like there's a niche, and then there's like a side niche. There's bits attached to each bit.
Sorry,
what are you laughing at?
Because I just remembered your face when oh my gosh, what was her name? When she commented on your TikTok.
Oh, was it oh boy, Andrew commented on one.
No, it was Appleboy.
And,
her name.
Michelle Creever.
Yeah, because all I got was a video through from Laura going, ah!
I was literally just like, look, and it was because it was one that I did of Appleboy, and I was like, oh, it was great. Oh, actually, no, I don't think it was. I think it was my Applejack cosplay, and she said, hey, sis, and I'm like, oh, it's me, that's me. I'm like, I am really cool, but also I'm just a massive nerd and a fangirl, so that's all Bex gets from me. It's just me fangirling, so this is how we roll.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, not at all.
Oh, Alice. Hello, Alice, my friend.
Oh, lovely.
What are your hopes / predictions for G5?
Ooh. What are your hopes, guys?
that the toys aren't ugly.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I want like really nice, like, you know how they have specifically like hooves separately to the legs now?
Yeah.
Like I love that. I've always felt like that is something that should be incorporated into the design.
One of
And
the
I'm really
feathered
Shining
hooves.
Up.
Yeah, I really want to see like some very interesting stuff done with like the textures of that, like how they make it shiny or glossy or glow in the dark or
One
something.
version of Shining Armor has actually got the blue hooves at the bottom, but then all the rest are just plain white.
Yeah.
It's kind of gone, let's not make it.
Nah,
Like
we'll deal with that later.
I'm really excited for that. I kind of want them to do like how you have the G1 toys that are kind of like flocked and fuzzy. I think that would be really cool to do
Fuzzy
because
pose.
they're more fluffy now. So I want that.
They've got the tufts.
Yeah. That's not really like plot things. That's more just like, please give nice toys, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've got a toy collector in our midst who I'm sure throw their 2 cents in. So
Yeah.
Also, like, not a repeat of the main characters all the time.
yes,
Because
yeah.
to get a new playset, you have to get another Twilight Sparkle, and it's the exact same. Like,
Uh-huh.
they do slightly different molds of Twilight, which I'm like, fine. But I don't want a slightly different mold of Twilight. I really wanted a Yona toy. But no,
Yona best.
they've only done like a Mashams, which
Yona's
bit of life.
best. Yeah, I think plot wise as well, like even when you say that, like just like spark something with, I want it to sort of be completely different than Gen 4, like plot wise, as in like the movie and like new things that are going to come out. Like I just hope people aren't going to be comparing it, you know, like Pony Life, like I say, like I love it just because it's so stupid, but like obviously it's the same characters, and then people are like, well, it's nothing like Gen 4. I'm like, well, that's kind of the point, you know, it's just something a little bit stupid to like for the interlude between the 2 generations. But plot wise, like for the movie, I just don't want everyone to really be comparing element of harmony wise, try to like pinpoint, like, because everyone's already like, oh my god, Izzy's basically Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, she might be ridiculously clever, like who knows, I don't know, but I just sort of want like a different, like a nice solid differentiation.
I mean, I
between,
come into this,
you know?
like being a massive fan of Doctor Who and growing up with it my entire life before we had modern Doctor Who as well.
Yeah.
But like that show is also a show that just reinvents itself every few years. Like the cast changes, the idea changes, but it's still the same idea. Like these are still ponies living their life and magic and friendship and stuff. That hasn't changed.
No.
So I'm the same. I'm hoping for something completely different. I want a fresh start, a fresh slate. I want it to feel like a new gen rather than just new characters.
Because it's the same universe, isn't it? Like that's what we know so far. It's like the same sort of universe, but then like in the future of Twilight Reign, you know, like very, very far into the future. So yeah, like because we've all seen the picture of Sunny, like when that came out first, didn't we? And like I think you analysed that actually, didn't you, Unicorn? So I think
the movie scene or the bed
the picture, you know, where she's in a room, and she's got a little bag and she's got like posters and stuff like in the background.
Oh yeah, I made several videos like that day about the whole Generation 5 thing.
Yeah.
Because like you said, people are going to be comparing it to Friendship is Magic. And I'm not going to lie, I did that too recently, because how there's only 5 characters, but there's always been like 6 characters.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did that. But, you know, whatever happens in the new generation, I can just be along there for the ride.
I'm very excited. Just anything poem related, thanks. I don't want to think too much about it, you know? I think people put too much hope into things and like they get things built up and then just set yourself up for disappointment. Just enjoy the ride.
I mean, I'm excited for something like new to get excited about.
Yes.
Like
new hyperfixation, please.
This is where I get very judged by everyone in the comments as well. But I haven't watched past series 6. I've watched an extra series now.
Well, we were in the middle of watching it, weren't we? We
Yeah.
were like Zoom calling ourselves and watching them together because I'm like, look, this needs to happen.
As much as I love My Little Pony, the episodes just seem to like drone on and on and on. Like I watched the final episode by accident on the Metrolink, so I was crying all the way home, and people asked me okay if I was like, but I'm more interested in the toy sections.
I haven't seen past season 7 apart from the final episode. So
I'm sorry.
we're showing ourselves up now. Everyone's gonna come for us.
Oh. Bye. Bye now.
No, come back.
You'd be doing a confusion, my friends. But who dat?
Oakley.
Oh, it is. I see him. So good. Oh, was that your custom one? You got his little jammies for?
Yeah, I got the jammies made especially for him.
So cute. I love that. But yeah, you'll need to catch up. What the hell's going on? There's things you should know. There's characters. Yeah. You say you're a Yona stan, Bex. What on earth are you doing if you've not got past season 6? How on earth?
I actually have found myself watching like the best of Yona videos, and I'm like, this is hilarious.
It calms me. Yona is best. She's best. Best Jack. Best pony. Ooh. I don't know whether we're allowed to like say anything about this because like people are captioning them as spoilers in the chat. So something about Gen 5. I don't know whether Bex wants to proofread that before I just say things.
I mean, I read it and I was like, what?
Wow. I do not know.
Let's avoid those spoilers because they're like relatively new.
Yes, I'd say so. I would say so. Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry if I do look rude that I'm writing stuff down. It's because I'm very unprepared for later. So I'm doing it at the same time.
It's the fact that I've done the majority of these questions as well. So I'm
not your own ones, though, love.
Not my own. No, oh no, you misunderstand. Like I'm no cheat. I'm no cheat. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. I'm excited about that. Yeah.
I have a question for you two.
Please
flip this on its head. Of all of the main 6 ponies, which one do you personally like making videos about the most, and which one does the best when it comes to interaction and views?
Ooh, I'm gonna think about this one. You go ahead.
Oh no.
There. Ooh, I think it depends on which context it's in. As in, like my Pinky voices always get the most hype, I think, out of every one of them. But then my Applejack cosplay did really well. Like the last time I did an Applejack cosplay was great, and I was like, this is fantastic.
AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize simping for myself would be an option. Well, yeah, it completely depends on like what kind of video it is. Like, I don't know. Like, I like doing videos about like, you know, like conspiracy stuff and like fan theories, like headcanons and stuff like that. I did a good few videos about that in the past as well, and I love doing ones about Applejack because I love, even though it's like devastating to think about, like I love thinking about headcanons for her family and obviously like her parents and things like that. I just think like the apples have got like a whole lot going on, and I'm like, what's really happening? And I like doing videos about that, but then yeah, I think like context wise and like actual content side of things, that wouldn't do as well, say, as a Pinky voice, but I do still like doing those. They're fun.
Yeah.
Super duper. Yes. That's my answer. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. I've got one for all of you.
Oh,
Right.
do so.
If you had to go and rescue one item from your collection, what item would it be? You can only say one. So, Rascal, it'll be your fursuit, Eds. Would that be
right
the one?
here? Don't worry, Bex. Yes, I mean I have 8, so I don't have enough hands to grab them all. So I'd have to get this one. It costs the most, so.
It costs the most, so that checks out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a big enough collection. Like, this is on you now.
I bought you some.
I can just see the unicorn toy box looking around like, oh no.
Just one? For real? Oh my goodness.
I mean, mine's simple. It's Oakley.
Would it have to be like a collectible, or could it be any piece of merchandise?
Any piece of merchandise. Anything that if you only could say one bit.
I would have to say, like, right here to my left is the My Little Pony Toys R Us banner that I got when it closed down. And because Toys R Us, and I didn't really go to Toys R Us till I started collecting. So I actually have very vivid memories of like my first time stepping into a Toys R Us, and I was there for like what felt like hours. And especially I would have to get the Toys R Us banner.
That is something that you just can't get again. So I very much agree.
Oh, that is amazing.
You know, even if something's ridiculously expensive, like something like that, you can't buy it again. It's like a one-time thing. I get that. I don't know. I mean, I like this shirt. This is a good shirt. But I could buy that again. Oh boy, I love my chapter books. I really like the chapter books. Like, I love the comics and things like that, but then like Gillian Burrows, who wrote some of the episodes, and I think some of like PonyLife she's worked on as well, even some of the comics too. Like, she wrote all the chapter books, and like they're nice, they're just so lovely. And I collected a fair few of those, and like some of them I couldn't buy. I think one of them I actually had to like get from eBay. I'm just looking at it right now, and it still has like a little tag on it, you know, from like a library. So I think I might have to return that. Someone's like parred it off on me, and I'm gonna get a really serious library fine.
Is that the one in America?
I think so.
I bought some manga online, and they came from Baltimore Library, and I'm like, that just reminds me of BronyCon.
I love that. Oh, big sad. Money goal. Yeah, I think they probably saved my chapter books.
You can't go BronyCon anymore.
No.
BronyCon stopped. PonyCon's still going.
Is it? Is that what we're doing? Is it? Surprise.
Like, I don't have many My Little Pony collectibles anymore, but I do have the Doctor Who's money box. And every time I show that off on a TikTok live stream, I get people like, "Where did you get that?" And I'm like,
oh no.
I mean this in the nicest way. Weren't they in like Poundland for a $5?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm pretty
sure
sure I got it from Poundland. It's not.
And then everyone bought them and then started selling them online for like 40 quid.
Yeah.
So, I'm in bulk biceps.
So yeah, I'd probably grab that just because it sells for a lot more than I paid for it, I guess.
So we have a sentimental story.
Okay.
Maybe, and then a money-making story.
Maybe my Britannia. This is from the first UK PonyCon that I volunteered at.
That looks amazing.
She's 3D printed from sand. So.
Wow.
I can't show you the leg. I've lost my leg.
The leg.
Yeah. So
Bex has a leg.
I just have a random Britannia leg.
Yeah. One of the reasons I got this is because its leg was missing, and I offered to glue it back together, and therefore I got to keep it.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I like that. I think I'd also want to keep, like, you know, I've got a fair few like nice little pins and stuff, like one from Bex from Japan with one of the comics on it. I think it was, oh boy, can't remember what issue it was. I'm slacking. My knowledge is slacking. But it's a great issue. And I like it a lot. It was part of my little birthday thing when I was like opening all of my presents and stuff. That was really cute. Yeah. So I like a lot of my stuff, but it is difficult. Yeah.
So like I didn't just give Laura a present for her birthday. I gave her the present of being able to make content.
That was the main present. I'm like, I've got 23 days worth of footage here.
I swear to God, my For You page was just those videos for like a month. I was like, how many more?
23! That's how many there were. 23 days. It's my golden birthday. I never knew that was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. When it's your the day of your birth, like the date of your birth, and if it's the same age. So my birthday is the 23rd of March, and I was 23.
Oh.
So I'm like, and then everyone's like, happy golden birthday. I was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm not 50. I don't know what you're on about. Like, I was thinking like golden anniversary. I'm like,
wait, mine was on Friday the 13th. That answers for everything. I was 13 on Friday the 13th.
Oh,
if that's not a reason for mine.
That's a bad golden birthday. It's bad.
Yeah.
Bad girl. Go.
Yeah. I mean, Pumpkin, who's my demon goat fursuit, she was delivered on Friday the 13th, and I was like, getting bad vibes from this.
Stunning. That's perfect.
Rascal, how do you name your fursuits?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Pumpkin is named because of Halloween. Most other names I make up. Even Rascal is my legal name. I made it up when I was 9. And I was like, hey, that sounds good. So I changed it legally in 2016. And here I am. And my pony's name is apparently Gaelic for feather, or it was at the time when I Googled that. When I Google it now, nothing comes up. So, oops.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, make it up. Problem solved.
Unicorn Toy Box, do you have an OC My Little Pony character?
Pardon?
Do you have an OC character of My Little Pony?
Yeah, his name's Iris. I wish I could like pull up a photo of it right now because I just got some artwork done, and I'm currently working on getting a new OC for Generation 5.
Yes. I'm thinking of making a new OC for Gen 5. Like once I sort of like figure out what plot line is gonna be,
Yeah,
I'm like, I could fit something in.
Laura, you kind of need to work out your G4.
I need to work out Pastel Page's storyline first.
Well, this is my current only My Little Pony OC right now.
Oh,
So cool. I love the maid. So cool.
So
I like it. I like
Thanks.
it. That is
I
very
like
cool. Fake it till you make it. Guys, we're not having a fakey chat yet. That's later on, right?
Oh, hang on. I just
Hey.
have my OC in this room, but I have to stand
Why
up.
does everyone have everything at their grasp? I have nothing at my grasp.
OC
I'm like, I've
squishies over
nothing
there.
here.
I don't have it at my grasp. I'm wandering around my room. Here we go. I
This is
painted.
a vlog now.
There we go. I painted my OC.
Oh,
She
you
kind of
did.
looks like she's melting. I didn't do a very good job, but
Melty horse.
Healthy Horse, it's my brand.
Melty.
OC.
I don't know whether you caught the Bake Off, but yeah, Melty Horse is Raskel's thing. Whenever they try and bake anything, it just, for some reason, the icing just melts a little bit too much. Do you ever wait until things have cooled down?
No.
That's why you need to wait and do like the Bake Off thing where they fan the trays like that. And
Yeah, but no, Rascal, they'd fan the tray and all the cakes would go
Yeah.
it's just not meant to be.
I didn't know I was getting invited here just to be roasted about my baking.
Come
I
on,
mean,
the
I
plan
literally
will
only
be said.
invited you like an hour ago, didn't I?
You didn't need to tell anyone that. We always wanted you here.
Eh. I always
Yeah,
feel
we
like
had a really famous creator with millions of followers and they backed out, so Raskel was next.
Yeah. I'm next on the food chain, don't worry about it.
Oh no,
Love
you're
you,
very high
really.
up on the food chain, don't you worry.
We love you, really.
Oh yes. If we any more questions. Oh, lovely. This is someone's OC. I'm gonna show it.
Oh,
It's so pretty.
that is
That's
pretty.
cute.
I like that cutie mark. That is so nice.
That is
There's
cute.
an alicorn right there. I didn't even realize that was I'm like, who that?
Laura,
Very
you need to
cool.
say, I really like her mane.
I really like your name.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, right.
Hi, girls.
Let's try and give Laura a scenario that she has to.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Say oh no, and then I'm like, right, okay, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Applejack is trying to
Uh-huh.
calm Pinkie Pie down from a sugar rush.
I'm on a sugar rush. Sorry. I just had the song come in my head. Oh.
Yeah, same. We like it's TikTok.
oh no. As if Pinky'd have a sugar rush though, like that's just her personality already. So let me get into character. Chimichurri? 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 Pick up around tongue quiet. I mean, what should you think, Applejack? Chimichurri or chimichurri? Chimichurri, 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 chimichurri. Pick a barrel, kumquat, pick a barrel, kumquat, pick a barrel, kumquat. Pinkie Pie, please.
Beautiful.
It's the only way I can get into Pinkie's voice is doing chimichurri chunga. Very fun. Oh, lovely OCs, guys. These are pretty. Look at that. Oh, I like that.
We'll just be really nosy now.
What are you really
Really pretty one. Look at that.
That's cute.
Very nice. Oh, I love this. There's a turn from a TikTok chat to just like OCs. Oh, I love that. Oh, some art someone did. That's beautiful. I really need to up my game with my OC.
Talk about yourselves.
Talk about yourselves. Nah, I do enough. I do enough of that on a day-to-day basis. Copy that.
Are you putting pastel pages in?
No.
That's...
I'm Instagramming everyone, so.
Oh, great.
So antisocial. I say this to the actual social person of the cast.
Yeah, it's my job. Please leave me alone.
I'm not being rude, it's my job. Sure.
Like half of the time I'm doing a panel and like I'm looking down here and I'm like, I'm not being rude, I'm reading Twitter.
Oh
Please
my
be
gosh,
nice.
I'm just looking at like, you have been very busy on here, Rascal.
I know, soz.
Love that. Someone's just asked what made you start TikTok. I think myself and Rascal talked about that earlier. So if Unicorn Toy Box wants to throw the 2 cents in about why TikTok began for you, feel free.
For me, I got TikTok because I had it when it was still Musically. I just followed a few of my friends. I didn't really post content. And then I saw like, it was at that stage when it still had Musically like in the corner of the icon and stuff, if you remember that.
Yeah.
And I started actually looking through like other people's videos and I started getting inspired, but I'm like, my hobby is toys and I don't see anyone on here doing it. I saw the dancing, the lip syncs, the occasional DIY stuff. And I didn't start off posting about My Little Pony. I started posting about Five Nights at Freddy's. Then that led into My Little Pony.
Nice.
And at first I got a little bit of hate because it was still kind of like new for like toy collectors.
Mm-hmm.
But there have been like toy collectors on there since, like before even I've been on there. But it was, I've always had social media. It's so weird for me to explain because this is like my fastest growing platform, like ever. And to see like people like have such a connection to like toys and like cartoons and stuff. Like I'll see people comment, you know, I don't even watch My Little Pony, but you make me want to watch it and stuff like that. And I'm like, that gets to me. And I'm like, yes. And I just kept making and like,
yeah,
here I am now.
Get that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel you on like that this isn't my first social media platform thing, because again, we have such a young audience. The way that a lot of kids on TikTok talk about TikTok is if like, you know, if TikTok went away in a couple of years, they act like it would be the end of the universe for them.
Yeah.
I feel like you get that with your first social media. It feels finite, but you know, I've someone mentioned Bebo earlier in the Discord and I was like, the nostalgia. But like social media comes and goes and you just move with the platforms, you know. Like I've been making YouTube content since I think like 2009. And like on all other platforms, and TikTok is just my newest and where I've got the most people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really resonated with that. It's true.
Yeah, because it's the first like following really that I've had on anything. Like I've never had a following, and then people were like, hey, you're kind of all right at this, and then I was like, all right, I'll start doing more stuff. So yeah, that was wild. Yeah, but I do get that, you know, especially with the whole I don't even watch this show, I don't even really like it, but like your videos just make me happy. And I'm like, it's just nice to have that sort of validation, like even from someone like you say who isn't even in the fandom, to still like to watch your videos is like, it's really nice. And like at first I was like, whoa, that's crazy, like why are people liking me? I don't understand. And then now it just feels nice, like knowing that people actually like go to my page or like someone else's page, like how anyone does, you know, like we all have like comfort TikTokers, comfort YouTubers, whoever, like, you know, back in our day, I suppose it probably was comfort YouTubers, you know, and we'd go out of our way to like watch YouTubers all day long, you know, and now when people say you're my comfort TikToker, I'm like, oh my god, I can be that person, and it's crazy cool, you know, it's very cool. Yes, I like it.
I just love how everyone here has got such a positive influence. So if like a young child would stumble across one of the things, they'd feel nice, whereas some things like I don't have any of the dancing or the singing TikToks on my page because, you know, I've got all toys and stuff and dogs, but I just find it just really lovely how that I can feel sad and go to any of your pages and it picks me up. Like, even
That is so cute though.
And I'm scared of furries, so
Me too.
They can be crazy. Is this one furry Rascal? Oof.
like
Don't trust them.
especially using a toy box, you're so captivating. So when you were doing the I've forgotten the name of them, the ones to get the unicorn that you have to smash. I was so invested. I was like, come on, it's the unicorn this time round.
I was like, please, it's got to be the unicorn. Don't be the skunk. I know it's the pink packaging, so it has to be the unicorn or the skunk, but it's got to be the unicorn.
Yeah, I'm just so invested. Like, come on, today's the day.
Yeah.
I still haven't found the unicorn, actually.
Oh no!
One day.
Now, ever since I made those videos and he started getting traction, like on TikTok, I started seeing less and less of them. So I kind of dug my own grave with that one, I guess.
Yeah, do you know, I feel the same way because I've collected Squishmallows for years and then they become popular on TikTok and now everyone is getting them and I'm like, I was
there first.
like I've literally had mine from what year was Under the Sea or whatever, PonyCon. I had Arnold for one of my Squishmallows for that.
I want to.
Oh, see, America has all the good ones. I want a Hug Me.
That's very
Is that what
cute.
this one's called?
Yeah, that's a Hug Me Squishmallow.
Because it's like this. It's ready for snugs.
Yep.
Oh, adorable.
I mean, I do have a first peek-a-pee though.
Oh, I remember you showing that off in the staff call the other week, and I was like, whoa.
She
messaged me as soon as she got it. She's like, look.
But it was packed in the tiniest. I should have filmed it for TikTok because it was packed in the tiny thing. It just kind of went. Whoof.
Yes, I love that.
I also have these little things.
Oh, the
Oh my goodness!
Yes, I love
them.
They are so cool. It's like my personality is summed up. I'm like, yeah, I can look very nice looking. I will, in fact, fight you.
We've got another question. Who is your favourite background pony?
Ooh.
I know mine.
I'm about to say I probably know yours, Rascal, as well.
Yeah,
there's like two in my head.
So my favorite is Minuet, sometimes called Colgate. I don't know why. I've just been obsessed with the toothpaste horse, even though my partner calls Britannia a toothpaste horse because her
Britannia is toothpaste horse.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. I really vibed with her, like having Doctor Who's or Time Turner's cutie mark, the blue colours. Blue's my favorite colour. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like her.
Yeah, I'm a personal Lyra Bond stan. I just think they're neat. I just think they're so cool. I just like them a lot. It's the fact that they're voiced by Andrea and Ashley for me. It's just so cute. And Derpy, of course. Derpy's best horse person's just put on here.
Yeah, I
have a soft spot for Derpy
recently.
Yeah.
I took like suggestions of which ponies I should paint for my con merch, and people were like, Derpy, 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 Derpy. I'm like, well, I was gonna paint Derpy anyway, chill out. Don't worry.
I feel like if you don't say that you like Derpy, it's like Beck saying about Fluttershy.
I like Derpy though. It's that kind of redeemed.
Derpy's great.
What about
yourself, love?
For me, I'm definitely a fan of DJ Pone 3. Like, she's never actually like spoke or anything or had anything to her. I think she's just someone who really just keeps to herself a lot. Because I have a giant poster of her alone right here. I wish I could show you, but
one of my favorite episodes is Slice of Life as well. Like, it's one of my comfort episodes. I just really like it. Like, for that one scene with Octavia and DJ Pone 3, I just think it's the coolest thing. It's like one of my favorite scenes ever. And I have like so many headcanons about them, you know, again, talking about that kind of content. But yeah, I think they're all very neat. Very cool.
Definitely.
Yes. I'd love to see more background pony episodes, but I mean, that takes away from the whole background pony thing, I suppose. But yeah, they're all very cool. I'll come a lot.
DJ Pone 3 is just such a cool like character design, especially since her main is like so unique as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Perfect.
And the fact, like you say, she doesn't even talk either is really cool. You know, she could just be an awesome character and have a great personality without even talking.
Exactly.
Also remember Equestria Girls as well. Like, she's awesome in Equestria.
Oh, there was a really cool short about that. I think it was a Rainbow Rock short where she has like her headphones on all the time. And like, she
I think I've seen that one.
I love that. I loved watching that. It was really cool.
Wasn't like a weird like little music video. She was just dancing in town or something. Yeah,
she was like crossing the street, and it was really cool. I enjoyed that. I think we've only got a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need to start rounding up. So,
boo!
Feel free to drop your TikToks again in the chat. So if you,
I think someone already very, very kindly did. So I may just
shout out to LeBraze. Thank you.
No.
I wonder if my very, very tiny TikTok has reached I'm on 100 followers now, guys.
Celebration. It's party time.
Oh.
Surprise. Perfect.
Oh.
100 follower giveaway. Anyone?
My last giveaway, I gave like PonyCon stuff, so
the famous leg giveaway. I love that. Perfect.
I'd enter the leg giveaway.
We've got a lot of vinyl stands here. Very nice. Kerfuffle. I like Kerfuffle as well. Kerfuffle was very cool.
I want to say a massive thank you to the three of you for joining us.
Yes.
Not really Rascal, she's kind of forced to be here because she's staff.
Yeah. Speak for yourself, Bex.
Thank you to the Unicorn Toy Box especially, because obviously major time difference, and we very much appreciate you and your content. It's very, very good. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, and I appreciate you guys inviting me because this is my first ever panel I've ever been on.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's very exciting! Yay! Oh, lovely. We'll have to resume with you another time for sure.
Yes.
Keep
coming back.
I think it's now time to
say goodbye, my friends.
So let's do the awkward when we don't know when we're getting cut off. Wave. Bye.
Bye. Bye.